What's going on? It's Justeeni here, and today I've got some more beta gameplay. We've got Xin-xi, regarded as one of the best tribes, if not the best tribe, in the beta, versus Imo, also regarded as one of, if not the best tribes in the beta, going head to head on the small lakes. And before we start, honestly, a bit of a question. How do you think I get my first giant here? You have enough information here on turn 0 to see how to get a giant here. I think this is one of the strengths with Xin-xi. And normally you don't see it because Xin-xi is hilariously slow, but that 7 starting stars as opposed to 5 makes a pretty big difference, and you're gonna see here. So let's get right into things. So opt for the turn 1 upgrade with the lighthouse. I could have done it turn 0 by harvesting the fruit and getting lighthouse or getting hunting, but I wanted some more info and I wanted to expand. So I go with the turn 1 level up. And then pre-capture, I get mining, of course. And maybe you guys are starting to see how I get this giant. I get an explorer here. I like getting these explorers on small lakes. Gets me a lot of nice info. You can really see what I have to work with now. Because like based on kind of the shape of the map, you can kind of see like there's some water here. And likely water here. Because like you can see this is water and water, so like there's water here. It'd be weird for there to just be a puddle of water. Usually lakes kind of likes to cover the area, so I assume there's water in the middle. And now I know how to play this just off that one explorer, so it kind of saves me a lot of stars when you think about it, and just it's good information to have. Get a workshop here. Then again, this warrior just kind of confirms my suspicions that there is in fact a lot of water, as well as this one exploring on the edge. I get a bad sword rune and smithery recap. I think you guys know where this is going. Average Xin-xi gameplay, am I right guys? So getting those level 3 cities and doing a little fancy schmancy sequencing here to get that level 3 city. But I don't get that giant just yet. We're getting that border growth because I'm greedy, and the map kind of allows for it. Again, this lake in the middle gives me a lot of time. I can get 2 giants real fast, and that's the idea here. Not going for that turn 9 giant, but instead we're just gonna get it a turn later, and then border growth here as well. A little bit greedy, yeah, 2 border growths already, but hear me out. So we get another giant. And then I could have gotten a giant right away here, but I opt to not do it because I wanted to get fishing and get the port down. And then I also get the giant push here. Then I get riding roads because I want to get that pre-cap. And yep, another workshop. And both players are doing pretty well. I'm up in score, but it's going to be their turn, so they send in some juggernauts. This juggernaut's a little too close. I assume their vision isn't very good. They don't have either of these lighthouses, or even this one, so they probably went on the workshop heavy side. But I decided to do things a little snazzy. Giant push, smack that juggernaut. Now it's already to 22 HP, and I took 0 damage on retaliation. More upgrades, another rider. They have quite a few giants themselves, though. Like, I've got 4, they've got 3, though, and they've got archery, and they probably have mind benders, because if you guys didn't know, IMO starts with philosophy now, so they have philosophy. Guaranteed or your money back. I get a sailing rune, which is amazing here. Then I go trade, slam down a market, and I go for this bridge to pressure this city, which is going to cause some problems for them. So they just sacrifice their warrior, send the giant on, so I delay their capture. I get another veteran sword, send this juggernaut in, and then I look at that. So I send the juggernaut in, I make a bridge, and now I disembark it. So then if they hit, they have to take some retaliation damage, which is really, really nice, because normally juggernauts kind of suck for like this mix of land water combat because they just get destroyed by land units. But bridges are actually a good way around that. They take out this giant though, and they got catapults, so I can't actually break through just at all. Xin-xi does not have the means of breaking through catapults, with giants alone. So I'm setting up another snazzy play, and I get forestry to get a third border growth. Yes. I know this is exactly what I tell people not to do, but you can't stop me. I'm playing Xin-xi and I'm playing super greedy. So let's get a fourth one, baby. Let's go. This is what I yell at people all the time for doing, like, stop getting border growths, and then here I am getting border growths. The catapults are disgusting though, just annihilating my giants. So I have to back off. I get some vision with the scout though, and this snazzy siege. Get another market because I can finally chop that forest. Go for some connections, using the port to save me a ton of roads. Another giant. While I am losing all these giants to the catapults and bombers, I can just get more. That's a luxury that not a lot of tribes have, but Xin-xi definitely has it. And Imo's doing Imo things. They've got strategy, they have archery, they've got navigation, they're stealing these starfish, they've got math, all sorts of good things, but they don't have trade. So my position's kind of just better here. I get math of my own because, well, my forges weren't very good. My markets are kind of meh, except for this one back here, which is pretty awesome. So I decide, let's get some sawmills for some even better markets. And yeah, also, a quick reminder, forges did get changed, so they count as 2 levels towards markets, which, I mean, either way, I would have needed math to help my markets. It just would have made this like a level 3 market, which I would have like placed it here so then I could get a sawmill. So I don't think the forge buff actually changes that much for markets unless you already have good forges. Like if you just have average forges, then forge markets are solid. But like in this game, I still needed support with sawmills, so. But something fair and balanced forge right here, am I right, guys? They're pressuring, they're waltzing in. I don't have a lot of units. They don't have a lot of vision though, so if I just set up a quick defense and get even more giants, get some catapults. And also, yeah, I have 5 border growth cities. This is like as greedy as it gets. You do not get greedier than this. Like I'm all about the border growth. But like it gets me good market spots, so you know, you can't question it too much. So now I'm setting up my defense. I move all my stuff back to play around a potential bomber, which in retrospect, this was a live game, so I make stupid mistakes like this. This can't turn into a bomber. Justeeni from the past. It's in my territory. I disband these swords back here because they were not going to be able to do anything. Get some knights, and they hit this. They get trade, but unfortunately it's too little too late, and it doesn't help when they make this fatal mistake of putting this defender Raymer right on the bridge. And can you guys see it? I think you already know what's going to happen. Things are going to get a little nasty. Chain. Smack. Veterancy, get that heal, and just rip through their catapults, and now their defenses are down. I'm invading. I'm getting the 6th city. Getting strategy. This is, yeah, completely winning. Like look at how high level all these cities are too. We've got a level 7, level 5, level 7, level 6, and level 6. Absolutely nasty stuff. They try to defend, get some bomber value, but unfortunately, it's just over. My economy, my units, I just have so many giants. Everything is overwhelming at this point. They can't handle it at all. Xin-xi is a tribe of all time. Forges, yeah, they're pretty good. They're better with markets. You can place them on 4s now, and their cost is the exact same. So midji maybe maybe make these a little more expensive because they're kind of insanely cost efficient. And I didn't even have like that good of forges. Like look at this, only one mountain next to this one, same here. And this is even with Xin-xi. Like I didn't have the best forge spots, and it just really takes 1 or 2 though to really propel yourself in the lead. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Like and sub, and have a good one.